I got an email last month from a homeowner in Tampa. He installed two Enphase 5P batteries in 2024, loved them, and wanted to add a 10C to max out his backup capacity. Made sense, right? Same brand, same company, should just plug right in. His installer had to break the news. That single upgrade would cost him over $8,000, not for the battery, but to rip out his entire system and start over. These two batteries, they don't even speak the same language, and nobody told him that before he bought. Let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. Hey everyone, welcome back to Integrate Sun. Today we're breaking down the Enphase IQ Battery 5P versus the 10C, the differences, the trade-offs, and which one actually makes sense for your home. Let's get into it. Quick thing before we dive in, if you're also weighing Enphase against Tesla Powerwall, we broke that down in a separate video. I'll drop the link in the description and pin it in the comments. But if you've already decided Enphase is your brand and now you're just figuring out which model, stick with me. All right, let's start with the numbers. The IQ Battery 5P gives you 5 kilowatt hours of usable capacity with 3.84 kilowatts of continuous power. It can surge up to 7.68 kilowatts for about 3 seconds, enough to kickstart your fridge, a sump pump, or a smaller AC unit. The IQ Battery 10C doubles that. You get 10 kilowatt hours of capacity, 7.08 kilowatts continuous, and a peak surge of over 14 kilowatts. It can handle up to 90 amps of locked rotor current, which means it can start a 3 to 5 ton central air conditioner without breaking a sweat. Both use lithium iron phosphate chemistry. That's the safest, longest lasting battery chemistry on the market. Both have passive cooling, so no fans to fail. And both come with a 15-year warranty, which is 50% longer than most competitors offer. On paper, the 10C looks like the clear winner. But here's where it gets interesting. This is the part that trips people up. The 5P is a third generation Enphase battery, the 10C is fourth generation, and these two generations do not play together. The 5P requires an IQ System Controller 3 and an IQ Combiner 5. The 10C uses an IQ meter collar and an IQ Combiner 6. Completely different hardware, different communication protocols, different grid forming architecture. What does this mean for you? If you install a 5P system today and decide you want to add a 10C next year, you can't just add it. You'd have to replace your entire combiner and controller setup. We're talking thousands of dollars in hardware and labor, plus the hassle of re-permitting and re-inspecting. So you need to pick your lane now and stick with it. Here's something most comparison videos skip over: the physical installation. The 5P is slim, only 7.4 inches deep. The 10C, nearly double that at 14.4 inches. It sticks way out from the wall. Why does this matter? If you're mounting batteries in your garage, which most people do, fire codes require vehicle impact protection for anything that protrudes into the space. That usually means installing steel bollards in front of your batteries. The slim 5P can often be mounted where it's out of the vehicle's path, avoiding bollards entirely. The chunky 10C, you're probably pouring concrete and bolting down steel posts. That adds cost, labor, and frankly, it doesn't look great. Also worth noting, the 5P ecosystem supports generator integration. The 10C does not, at least not yet. So if you want your battery system to work alongside a backup generator, the 5P is your only option right now. Here's where your utility company might make this decision for you. The 10C's big installation advantage is the IQ meter collar. It's a compact device that mounts right at your meter socket, eliminating the need for a bulky wall-mounted system controller. Cleaner install, fewer boxes on your wall, potentially lower labor costs. But here's the catch: not every utility approves it. In Florida, for example, FPL and LCEC don't allow the meter collar. That completely kills the 10C's main advantage. You'd still need all the extra hardware, which makes the 5P the more practical choice in those areas. On the flip side, utilities in places like San Diego fully support the meter collar and even offer rebates of $350 per kilowatt hour for battery installations. In that environment, the 10C becomes a no-brainer. Before you commit to either battery, check what your local utility allows. It might narrow your options real quick. All right, let's cut to it. Which one should you actually buy? If you've already got an Enphase solar system running, the 5P is your answer. It drops right into your existing setup. No ripping anything out, no starting over. Same deal if you're tight on space. That slim profile means you can mount it in a garage without dealing with bollards and concrete work. And if you like the idea of starting small and adding more capacity down the road, the 5P lets you scale in 5 kilowatt hour chunks instead of committing to a massive system up front. Oh, and if you want your batteries to work with a backup generator, the 5P is your only option right now. Now, the 10C makes sense in a different situation. If you're building a brand new system from scratch and you want whole home backup, We're talking central AC, electric range, EV charger, all running at once. The 10C has the muscle for that. You'll also want the 10C if your utility approves the meter collar, because that's where the installation gets simpler and cleaner. And if you're thinking long term about bidirectional EV charging, using your car as a backup battery for your house, only the 10C platform supports that. Bottom line, neither one is universally better. It comes down to what you already have, where you live, and what you're trying to accomplish. Look, battery selection is one of those decisions that's easy to get wrong if you don't have all the facts. And once you commit to an ecosystem, you're locked in. If you want help figuring out which Enphase battery actually fits your situation, your utility rules, your installation constraints, your backup goals, book a free consultation with our team. Links in the description. No pressure, no commitment, just straight answers. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you want more no BS solar content, and we'll see you in the next one.